When does build your own mansion come? Is build your own mansion even like still planned? The true build your own mansion was the friends we made along the way. Like what is with Charles? I don't understand it. Everything about the specimen is just like the design is really cool. And then everything else is so bad. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm a cat parent now. As well as my sleeping schedule, doing my sleeping schedule. You got 8? Damn. I can barely handle 1. 8 cats, 3 dogs. I do have a doggy, but like he's old and chillin'. He isn't that like intensive. He's just he's a chill dude. How do you survive? Like how do you have time to do anything? It feels like I'm taking care of a human child. Why are you running? Because it's a woman, dude. That's scary. My game of the year is Persona 3 Reload. Of course I'm scared of women. That is like the lowest hanging fruit I could have gone for. The fruit was touching the ground, yeah. The fruit was underground, dude. That shit freed the monsters. Are we breastfeeding the kitten? If we have any breast milk in the house, it's going to me. Also, do you guys see that Toby Fox is doing a collab on a song with Camellia and the VTuber Hosho Marine, I think? I'm excited to listen to it because I like Camellia's music, I like Toby Fox's music, I like Marine's music. Yeah, the Tim Allen Santa Claus. A few years ago, I think it was 2021, we watched that on Thanksgiving. My family. We didn't even finish it. We watched like the first half, maybe the first 2/3, and then we all dropped it. My schizophrenia demon takes the form of Gargara. It's Gargara as something. Beating endless won't bring Mari back. You don't want bitch. That's pretty based. Happy New Year. Yeah, the Ben Drowned reference is really good. I can't really think of a better like video game creepypasta to creepypasta. I couldn't think of a better video game creepypasta to reference. Many Pokepastas that could have worked. I suppose so. Well, like probably the most iconic one is Lavender Town Syndrome, but I also feel like Lost Silver is a big contender. Strangled Red. I feel like Strangled Red and Lost Silver sort of run into the same problem in that, well, at least off the top of my head, I can't, fuck Lisa. I can't think of a way to incorporate them that wouldn't just be, the smelly old guy or Ringu. Although I'm not exactly a creative type when it comes to this stuff, so... The Pikachu from Snow on Mount Silver. That would be neat. I'm sort of thinking of like a mix of Specimen 3 and the Parasite. We're just like crazy fast, but you can knock him back. Unknown King. Unknown King would be pretty cool. I think if it was like a boss fight like the Taker, that would be... It would probably work somewhat well. I live for the day that like Missing No or Unknown King get like proper boss fights in a Pokemon fan game. I think I've heard of 1 or 2 fan games that made a boss fight out of Missing No, but nothing really like a real game for the Unknown King yet. By a real game, I mean one where it's like an actual boss fight. How am I doing this backwards? Hard work and determination. Where am I right now? Where am I? Where the hell was I? Hold on. Can I like... Where was I? Oh, there was a little hole right there. I think? Does that lead anywhere? That's a weird room. Okay, since I think the regulars are mostly here, I feel like it's a good time right now to say that I don't think we're getting to 39,000. It was probably a little bit stupid of me to say that I could do that. I don't even know if I really insinuated. I think I said if there's a will, there's a way, and like that's true. That's not to say that I'm giving up. I'm gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna keep streaming this. Just not with that end goal in mind. Oh, this is a fun room. Thanks? Question mark? What did you want me to do there? I don't think you usually get that room during chases. I don't know if we're actually gonna get any other off games. But I don't even know if the dev has done anything since off. I do know that there's a fan game that takes place from the perspective of Pablo. I think it's called Home or something like that. I played like the first little bit and then I stopped because there's like a period of my life where I just like could not finish games for some reason. RPG Maker is getting a switchboard, like the engine itself. Like, are we gonna be able to make RPG Maker games and just on the Switch, or is it like the one on the 3DS where it was like very very neutered? Yeah, it's like the 3DS version. Okay, I hope it's like substantially better because I remember playing that the 3DS one and I was like, man, this sure is RPG Maker on the Nintendo 3DS. The only RPG Maker game on the 3DS that I really remember is the there was like some escape room game that I think was trying to be horror. I think it was trying, and it was like, it was fine, I guess. RPG Maker is playable on like everything, and like if you know of RPG Maker and you want to play RPG Maker games, like there's there's Easy RPG. You can emulate that on phones. You can emulate like the early RPG Maker games pretty well. And there are still some bangers out there. Like you can emulate Yume Nikki, you can emulate Off, you can emulate Ebe, you can emulate Lisa the First. I've heard that game is pretty bad, but if you really want to, you sure can play it. Even a potato PC like mine can run most RPG Maker games. If you're that desperate for RPG Maker games, like they're not hard to play on like most devices really. It's about depressed people. That's I mean, yeah. I think most indie horror games are about depressed people. Depressed people are marketable plushies. Those are the two paths. I don't know why this just popped in my head, but like it has anyone like role played as something from Omori? I need to grind this game more as well. Like I've been slacking a lot on like everything. Like I don't think I could tell you what I've even been doing for the past couple of weeks other than taking care of the kitten, which by the way, we found an actual home for the kitten. I need to piss. Hello, SSM. Accidental self-promo. Oh my goodness. And how crazy would it be if everyone like went and subscribed to both of your channels or something? That would be so rad. Juice over soft drinks? I think coffee and water. It's been like a while since I've drank any juice. And we pretty regularly have like apple juice and like stuff like that, so maybe I should try it out again. I think the last time I drank juice was when I used it to make tea less shit. There was a while when I was just like, I really want to like tea. How am I gonna do this? So I just like masked it with like I heard that putting juice in tea is pretty good. Milk in tea. I've never actually heard of that. That's something to keep in mind though, like next time I have tea. That's what I do with iced coffee too. Although I don't think that there's anyone who doesn't, any sane person who doesn't do that with their coffee. It goes way better with flavored tea. I should also probably look into flavored tea. I don't know if I've ever had like real flavored tea. I think I've just had like tea. If that is even a thing. I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to things, and I probably should. Is there just tea? Like, is there just unflavored tea that I've been drinking my entire life? Lipton's tropical fruit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Lipton. Coffee's too bitter. Yeah. That's why I always, like, nuke my coffee pretty much. And by nuke it, I mean I just become a white woman. Overload it with like cream or sugar or milk. I cannot drink black coffee though. It's tried it a few years ago, could not finish even half of a cup. That's crazy. Like I don't know if there's anything I just cannot ingest other than Brussels sprouts, because I don't think anyone can take Brussels sprouts. I think that people just pretend that they can. People just pretend that they eat Brussels sprouts, I'm pretty sure. Black coffee side effects funny. It's just a picture of a dachi. Okay, I'm here. Alright, have a good day, everyone.